What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I got some new news concerning PBC's president, Tim Smith. Actually, he's the vice president. You know, he made a comment that Errol Spence has decided not to fight Terence Crawford, and that fight is not in the future, and he wants other fights before that particular fight. You know, this is what I say to that. I knew Errol Spence was ducking from his drunken interview. And like I said many times, and it's an old saying, a drunken man's words is a sober man's thoughts. He never really said that he didn't want to fight Terence Crawford soberly. But he really did that in so many words when he was on that drunken rant. You know, a guy that has his own promotional company, as we know, he has no ties to any network, okay? He has none. But this just confirms how fast he was ready to make a fight. He calls it strap season. Mikey Garcia has no straps. He's not fighting Mikey Garcia for any kind of belt of any kind, not at 147. You're making a guy come up from 135 to 147 to fight you for your IBF belt, for your strap. But you want to call it strap season. It's time to get the straps. So why are you going after Mikey just because he calls you out, knowing you're the favorite because you're the bigger guy? This isn't a Pacquiao De La Hoya because it was a catch weight, okay, involved in that particular fight. There's no catch weight. You're making this guy come up with no secessions, and he's pound for pound better than you. Sure, I get that, but that wouldn't make you pound for pound if you beat that guy, knowing all these things that are against that guy. You know what I mean? I don't see where he comes off. You know, it would be more heroic a guy his size, the punching power that he's supposed to have, moving up to 154 or to 160. You know, so if you're going to try to get any credibility for fighting any fighter, you fight a fighter that's bigger than you. That's what raises the interest. Not because a fighter that's smaller than you calls you out and you're so quick to jump on that, but you don't even want to fight no one in your own weight class. That's the problem that has a strap that says, hey, I have the WBO. You say it's strap season. Come get this strap. That's what Terence Crawford's saying. That's what Bomac's saying. You know what I'm saying? But this guy is so quick to make this fight. You know, he never said, oh, well, we're on that. Yeah, Mikey Garcia is an Al Haymon fighter now, of course. But don't you think it's kind of odd that he's so quick to make a fight with a smaller guy with no belt involved? Don't you guys think that's strange? You know, now the vice president, Tim Smith, is saying that, hey, no, he's not even in the future. So if he's not even in the future, what strap are you talking about? What, fighting Shawn Porter because you know Shawn Porter will be the guy that comes forward and you're that head forward fighter? You know, you're a come forward fighter, he's a come forward fighter. Oh, I think that's the kind of fight that you would like to make because that's an easier fight to take. You know what I'm saying? That's less risk because you know Shawn Porter's going to come at you with everything he has. That's that type of fighter he is. Like he did with Keith Thurman, like he does with every fighter, Kell Brook, right? So, you know, why would you fight a guy with 2 losses versus a guy that is undefeated like yourself, a guy in your own weight class, a guy that everyone wants you to fight? That's the fight that fans want to see, but you claim that you're unavoided. This is what I'm talking about, guys. PBC is hoarding and protecting their fighters from fighting the best people. It's not Al Haymon. I mean, it's not Bob Arum. You know, Al Haymon is attached to that because Al Haymon cares about money, okay? You want to know who Floyd Mayweather's dad is, business-wise? It's Al Haymon. You know what I mean? These guys keep these fights, and they want these fights to build, and they want these fights to marinate. They want these fights to do the full potential business-wise. But what they're doing at the same time, they're waiting out fighters to see if these fighters get beat or have a tough fight. And when they have a tough fight, you know, that's the perfect time to go in there and you know, and get a fight because, you know, boxing is boxing. It's a lot of damage people take in the ring. Cerebral damage, mental damage, wear and tear. you know, physical damage, okay? You take all types of damage in the ring, so you're really never the same, you know, when you go in compared to when you come out. And it's certain people that have perfected that craft of waiting fighters out, you know, and that's what PBC's doing. You know, Terence Crawford wants a fight, you know, and Errol Spence is the kind of guy that he built his whole career on guys, or claiming guys, that were avoiding him, okay? I mean, I'm not just calling out Errol Spence. I've called out everyone that I felt that was like that. Look at Gennady Golovkin. Gennady Golovkin claimed that no one wanted to fight him, but honestly, he just wanted to fight certain fighters. You know what I mean? He just wanted the Canelo fight. He didn't want the Andre Ward fight. He fought Danny Jacobs, though. I give him props for that. You know what I mean? But Errol Spence, he can't even do that. He can't even fight that tough fighter in his weight class. Can we at least get a Danny Garcia Spence? You know what I mean? Can we get that? You know what I'm saying? You know, you're running and talking after Keith Thurman. But Keith Thurman, what has he done lately? You know, besides getting married, and probably practicing making babies, or something like that. He ain't been fighting, in other words. So why are you even dealing with that guy? You know? Oh, I know. Because your whole claim that you're avoided is an illusion. And it's just confirmed that you are ducking Terence Crawford. You do not want that fight because Terence Crawford is an immediate threat to everything that you're trying to do on your side of the street. Now, you guys tell me what you think about this news from Tim Smith, the Vice President of PVC. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.